Hi everyone, welcome to Nearpod. Now this is going to be a short professional learning session teaching you the basics. So I've created a web page at oclearningcommons.com and you click on the tab that says Nearpod. What you'll do is browse the information there, but I'm going to explain a little of it now. So what is Nearpod? Nearpod is a web service that lets you develop and stream slideshow-based presentations over the internet. It can either be done individually by each student on their own, or it can be in a classroom setting as a live stream. Its primary benefit is it allows for heavy student interaction. The presentation can be streamed in real time over multiple student devices, meaning that it's really easy and it works on iPads, it works on our Surfaces, desktops, and even our iPhones. So you don't have to worry about it not working on a certain device. You can easily create interactive classes. What you'll do is upload a part of a PDF or start a new presentation, and you can add interactive features. Or you can download ready-to-use, standards-aligned lessons. Students are engaged and amazed. You can share content and assessments in real time. You're able to monitor your students because in a class situation, you actually run the slideshow. You choose the pace, and students answer the questions, and their answers actually pop up on your screen, so you know who is where in the lesson. Nearpod can also be used for distance learning. Students can use it as homework once you give them a code. Now, what you'll do is go to nearpod.com, and this is the screen that you see. These boxes on the front page are where students will actually enter the code that you give them for the slideshow. So I'm going to click on My Nearpod. My screen looks a little different because it's the admin screen, but yours is basically the same. So first thing I'll do is show you my library. And my library is pretty extensive because I've been using Nearpod for a while. So these are all the Nearpods that I have. So if I'll hover over personification, and I can either choose student-paced lesson. That's where I click on it and I get a code and I can give it to one or two students and they can practice a skill that they may need extra help on. Or I can click live lesson. So I'm going to go with live lesson because this is what I would give to a class. Now my code is XIDYT. So I would give that to all the students and they would enter it on the box on the front screen that I showed you first. So they would complete the Nearpod and their results and all their data would be sent to me and I would have a report of what they did. So I'm clicking on the three circles at the top right of the Nearpod screen, and again mine is running a little different. It's taken a while to generate the reports because I generate the reports for the whole school and that takes a while. So what I'll do next, I think I'll just continue in Nearpod and I'm going to click on Explore. So I can explore all the lessons that Nearpod provides and they have thousands of them. So I like to use the filters and free and paid. We have a site license here at school and so all of our Nearpods are free. But if you don't have a site license and you're using the free version, you're going to have to pay for some that you may want. Some are free and some are paid. So you can click on subjects. I'll click on science. You can click on resource type, and I'm just going to leave that blank because it can be any type of resource. And I'll click on first grade and second grade. And I'll click search all lessons. And I would recommend clicking on a couple of different grade levels, and you can edit that Nearpod according to exactly what you want. So I'm going to click on animal coverings. I actually already have that one in my library, but as you'll see, you can click at the bottom and you can click edit or show in my library. And if you want to edit it to add things that are specific to your students, you can do that. So I'm going to click Show in my library, and it's taking me to my library where I already have it. Now, they give a really good preview. You'll have your lesson objectives, and then it actually talks about the animals, and you can preview it and edit it before students ever look at it. So I'm going to click on the Nearpod Home button again, and it's in the top left corner. So if I click on Create, what that does is gives me a menu to create my own Nearpod. And so you would click on Add Slide, and again, mine is running a little slow this morning, so I'm going to stick with the menu again. How to create a Nearpod is really a second lesson anyway. So I can click on Reports, and here we go. It'll give reports for each Nearpod and each class. So if I click on my Reading Comprehension Nearpod, it gives the student names, and here's how they did on their Draw It slide. Most students did fairly well. And so here's their participation. 61 answered, 39 skipped, and this was probably just a demonstration that I did, so that's why all of the questions aren't there. But just letting you know that you can get information from all of it. Now, one other thing is that we've been heavily using Office 365 this year, and Nearpod will let you integrate Sway into the Nearpod also, and that's for another lesson, but I'm just letting you know that it can be done. I'll be following up with you on Nearpod and also setting up lessons for you to actually do with me here in the Learning Commons. Thank you.